And 3, 2, 1, 0. Hello, welcome to Teach Together Try, guys. And we're going to do some problem solving with fractions and decimals. Let's get stuck into it. Here's a great problem. What would I earn for 4.2 hours of work? It's $6 an hour. So I'm working at McDonald's and I work for 4.2 hours. There it is, 4.2 hours. I'm getting paid a paltry $6 an hour. How would you solve this problem? Perhaps you would like to pause me and have a go at that yourself. In fact, why don't you do that? Pause me, see if you can solve it, and then I'll show you what you should have done or what you did in case you got it right. Okay? So I hope you've paused me. Now let's have a look at this. Okay, you're working for 4.2 hours. Whenever I solve problems, I write things down. Mathematicians write things down, unless they're brilliant and they all do it in their head, but I've got to write it down. So 4.2 hours. So that's the amount of hours. So 4.2 hours, okay, and I've gone a bit ahead of myself. I didn't need to do the times yet, okay. So you're working for 4.2 hours, and you're working for 6 hours, right? No, you're not. You're working for $6. Sorry about that. You're working for 4.2 hours and you're working for $6 an hour. Okay, so in a way that's like saying 4.2 lots of $6. It's like saying 4.2 lots of $6, which means what we're just going to be doing here is a good old-fashioned multiplication, guys. 4.2 times 6, and I hope that you did that as well, actually. So let's have a look. 4.2 times 6, so that's 4.2 hours times $6, really. Okay, 4.2 hours times $6. Whenever you do multiplication or you're working with decimals, remember to put the decimal point down first, right beneath where it should be. Okay, so I've done that, all right. Otherwise you'll get, see there's a decimal point there, so I've mirrored it down there, very important to do. And then it's just like a normal sum. 6 times 2 is 12, put down the 2, carry the 1. 6 times 4 is 24, add that 1, and I believe that would be 25. So it's really like saying $25.2, which if you've got a few brains you might understand is really $25.20. But you know what? If you actually said just $25.2, I would still give you a tick for that. Okay, I've got another question just like that one for you. Look, what would I earn for 3.2 hours of work at $7 an hour? Now, I hope that by watching me do that last one, you might be able to work out how to do this one. So go ahead, do pause me and do that. Okay, I hope you've paused me and I hope that you had a look at the other one I did to remind you. Okay, here you go, 3.2 hours at $7 an hour. So it's 3.2 hours. There it is. They're the hours you're working at McDonald's. You're getting paid $7 an hour. That's the amount of money you're earning, okay? And so it's like saying 3.2 lots of 7. 3.2 lots of $7. So it's just a times sum. So let's do that. Mirror the decimal point. So the decimal point's there, so it should go right there. And then off we go. It's just a multiplication. 7 times 2 is 14. Put down the 4, carry the 1. 7 times 3 is 21. Add that 1 there, which would make it 22. So you're getting paid $22.4, which some of you would understand is really $22.40. But if you actually just said $22.4, that's fine. That's fine. Okay? Hope you got that one right. If you didn't, perhaps go through it again and see what you didn't do correct. Let's go on to the next one. Okay, here's another problem. 7 groups collect 21.7 kilograms of rubbish. What is the average per group? So how much, on average, did each group collect of rubbish? How many kilograms, on average, did each group collect of rubbish? Right, so have a go, pause me, and see if you can work out how to do that one by yourself. And then I'll just show you how to do it. Okay, I hope you did pause me. Now I'm going to show you what you should have done, guys. So you've got 7 groups. Having I like to write things because mathematicians write things. So you've got 7 groups. Okay, 7 groups, and they all collected together 21.7 kg of rubbish. Okay, And it's also asking you what's the average amount per group that they collected. So it's like saying you've got 7 groups, right? If you yeah, but all the groups together collected 21.7. So how much did each group collect really? It's asking you how much did each group collect. Okay, the average number. So it's going to be the same number, right? So it's really asking you to divide 21.7, which is the kilograms of rubbish, right, by the 7 groups. Because if you do that, you'll get a result for rubbish collected for each group. Because remember, there's 7 groups, right? There's 21.7 grams of kilograms of rubbish. Okay, so if we divide 21.7 by 7, we'll find out how much did each group collect. So let's do that. But before we do that, let's always mimic the decimal point. It's important to reflect the decimal point whenever we do it. So you put that down first. And now it's just your standard division sum. 7 into 2 goes, well, 0. Okay, you can put down the 0 if you want, but you've got to carry the 2. So you can cross that out, carry the 2 and put down the 0. Now it's 7 into 21, which goes 7 threes are 21. There's your decimal point. That's already down there. Good. 7 into 7 goes 1. So your answer is 0.31. So each group, on average, okay, because some groups might have collected more, some might have collected less, but each group, on average, collected this number here, 0.31 kilograms of rubbish. That's wrong. I've said the wrong thing. But I'm not going to do the whole video again because I only said one little wrong thing. I said it was 0.31. No, it's not. It's 3.1 kilograms of rubbish that they collected. And you can lose this 0 here because there's no other numbers in front of it. So it's really just like saying there's 3.1 kilograms of rubbish that each group collected. Okay? On average. Okay? All right. Let's see if you can have a go now at the next sum. Let's see if you can have a go by yourself at the next sum, and then I'll show you what you should have done. 8 groups collect 25.6 kilograms of rubbish. What is the average per group? 8 groups collect 25.6 kilograms of rubbish. What is the average per group? Okay, have a look at how I did the other one. It was a division one, wasn't it? So perhaps you can just have a go at this one now, and let's see how you go. So pause me. Pause me. Okay, and I hope you've had a go, and this is what you should have done. Well, there's 8 groups, okay, so you've got 8 groups, and you've got 25.6 kilograms of rubbish, 25.6 kilograms of rubbish. What's the average per group? So again, it's a division sum. It's really 8 groups into 25.6 kg of rubbish, and you've got to reflect the decimal point. So here we go. 8 into 2, right? You can't do, so that can just be a 0, but then you've got to carry the 2 as well, don't you? 8 into 25, you can do. 8 threes are 24, aren't they? 8 threes are 24, so put down the 3, carry the 1, get rid of that because that's done. 8 into 16 goes 2. So your answer is 0.3. Oh, I've done it again. 0.3.2, which is really just saying 3.2 kilograms, because you can get rid of that 0 because there's no other numbers in front of it. And each group collected 3.2 kilograms of rubbish. I hope that has been useful for you. And let's have a look at the next type of problem. Okay, in the Sutherland to Surf, Mike wanted, whoops-a-daisy, Mike wanted to run 10.7 kilometres, but he puffed out at 2.9 kilometres short. How far did he run? How far did he run? Right, so pause me and have a go at this. See if you can work out this yourself. Pause me and have a go and see if you can work out this yourself. Then we'll watch how I did it. Okay, you should have paused me. You're back now. Right, in the Sutherland to Surf, Mike wanted to run 10.7 kilometres, 10.7 km. That's what he wanted to run. That was his want. Okay, that was his want. But he puffed out 2.9 kilometres short. Right, so he was this far away from what he wanted. Okay, he didn't do this. He failed at achieving this, and he was this short at doing that. So you got to work out how far did he run. So this is just simple. This is just a simple subtraction sum. This is like saying he wanted to get to 10.7 kilometers, but he only, but he was short of that. He was short of that by 2.9 kilometers. Right, he was short of that by 2.9 kilometers. So how far did he actually run? And the answer should be down there. So you've just got to do your subtraction here. So remember to keep the decimal points all in a line and mirror your decimal point down there. Okay, 7 take away 9 you can't do, so you've got to do a bit of trading, don't you? So you go over to this 10. Oh, you can't do anything there either because it's a 0, so you've got to keep going. This can, of course, become a 0, which makes this here a 10. Okay, and then you can take from that, which now makes that a 9, and this becomes 17. So 17 take away 9 becomes 8. And of course, the 9 take away 2 becomes 7. So he was 7.8 km short. That's how short he was. Okay? That's no, that's wrong. Sorry, it's not how short he was. He was 2.9 km short. My mistake, guys. He was 2.9 km short. But this is actually how far he ran. He ran 7.8 kilometers. That's how far he ran. Okay? Now, let's have a look at one that's just like it. I want you to have a go at it. In the Sutherland to Surf, Mike wanted to run 13.0 kilometres, but he puffed out at 3.5 km short. How far did he run? It's just like the other one. Have a go, pause me, and then let's see how you go. Okay, you should have had a go because I'm going to show you now what you should have done. You should have gone, 13.0 km, okay, because that was the distance you wanted to run. Take away 3.5 km because that's how short he was from achieving his goal. So how far did he run should be your answer down here. So again, you've got to do some trading. Remember to mirror the decimal point, of course. And you can't do 0 take away 5. You've got to trade. Make that a 2. Make this a 10. Now you can do 10 take away 5, which equals 5. Great. Can't do 2 take away 3. Over here, you've got to do some trading. Make that a 0. Make that a 12. 12 take away 3 you can do, which means which equals 9. And there we finish the sum because 0 minus nothing is nothing. So that was the actual distance he did run. That was the distance he did run. That was what he actually ran. Okay, I hope that this problem solving has been useful for you. Rest assured you will be assessed on it if you are one of my students. Okay, thank you for listening. I want to see your work, so come and show it to me. Thank you.